This is a new McLane mower that I just picked up from a guy who used to work at a golf course. It's a Greenskeeper. They say, yeah, I almost chopped my finger off there. They say this is the unicorn of real mowers, and I would agree with that. I don't think I've ever seen one of these. I've been looking for a few years of McLane mowers and even just trying to find any type of real mower, honestly. But it was in pretty rough shape. I picked it up for $200, which is pretty cheap, honestly. He also had a one with Briggs and Stratton, but I wanted the Honda mower. You could see there the throttle cable not in the best shape. Actually, I broke it right before this, so there's that. But yeah, I was excited to get this real lawnmower. Fixing up the lawn, gonna be able to mow it finally in a lawn real mower style. Get those stripes in there. I also like this one because on the back side, you can see it had like an actual drum rather than the wheel that you drop down. Just gonna clean it up here, get it looking nice, speed this bad boy up. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning it up. This definitely is not a how-to channel. This is a I'm bored channel, and this is a hobby of mine. But anyway, got some shop paper towels. Highly recommend those. Picked this degreaser up from Walmart. It was a couple bucks. It actually worked out pretty well. But yeah, here's a time lapse of me cleaning. I'll just periodically chime in. Yeah, that didn't do much. When I first got this, it actually wasn't running. But I knew that it being a Honda, I could get it going easily. Just lubricate some of the cables. I had no idea that I was actually missing a chain. Didn't realize that till later. The reel was not in good shape. The guy said it was new, but it was not. It's not new. You can tell. I have no idea what I'm doing. Pulled this off Never seen a air intake filter like that before. It was in rough shape. It's a commercial lawnmower, so apparently back in the his A, that's the types of filters they would use on those commercial Hondas. I'll tell you, it's been tough finding a replacement for that, replacement air filter. They don't just make them. I actually bought the wrong air filter at first, which you'll see later in the video. Tried weaseling this thing out. Wouldn't work, so I had to actually take the arm off, and give some space there, and then the other one as well. But it was worth it. I mean, it really needed a cleaning. All kinds of gunk in that thing. The mower would start up and then instantly turn off. So I was like, okay, that's probably a carburetor issue, and that's a good place to start. Anyway, the guy said he hadn't had it running in 5 years, so I was just going to replace it anyway, or I guess clean it out first. This is just some good old-fashioned carb cleaner. Cooper, real interested. Can't really see, but it's clean. It's cleaner. This is all the gunk that was on the inside of the carburetor, in and around. It's the throttle. No idea if that was a good idea or not, but I saw all the gunk. I was like, that's gnarly. Wasn't even really sure how to get this off. It's pretty easy, honestly. Just look for what it's connected to and then disconnect it. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing the dang thing. This thing was real stubborn. The gas piping. Actually, sustained my first injury with this thing right here. You can see I ripped my glove and tore my fingernail. That tickled a little bit. And finally, got it off. Good thing I had the oil bin catcher down there. I think that the gas was really old too. Not sure, to be honest. But I knew I had to drain that anyway. Could be a number of issues with the gas and the carb and the oil. Finally figured out how to take it off. Yep, it's a carb. Did my due diligence, cleaning it off. Some of my camera angles aren't the greatest either. Sorry. I went through literally the entire bottle of that carb cleaner, cleaning this carb out. Honestly, I probably should have just bought a new one, but it's more fun to clean it up. My glove was not in good shape after that, so I had to switch out the old glove. These are like just random gloves I found in the house too. I didn't like buy these for this specific reason. So apparently the type of gloves you have matters. You can see there's a slow trickle from the gas line now. I probably should have changed that gasket there too, but it was fine enough. The gas line was barely trickling out. Couldn't see it because my giant head was in the way, but just put my thumb over it and then kind of suctioned out the rest of the gas. I mean, it slows down a little bit, but if you ever changed water lines, that's an old farmer trick. Or you just use gravity and suction, and it will get the flow going again. I opened up this oil filter. I think it's an oil filter, I don't know. Opened it up just to see what's inside, but it looked good, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put her back. So I put her back. It was fine. Looking, anyway. Probably should have showed you that. There's literally nothing. I didn't show you because it was nothing. The old suction trick again. I'm replacing the oil. I dropped it. I dumped it out on the back, but I didn't have a very good camera shot of it because it was oil dumping. Just got some new oil. Carefully putting that in place. Carefully blocking the shot. It went well. You can actually see right here how bad a shape the reels are. There's some surface rust, but in terms of dullness, that thing's dull. Also, I strongly recommend using that, I can't even think of the name, the oil filter thingy where you dump the oil through, because it gets down in there nice, or else I would have spilled oil everywhere, like I do here with gas. This is the gas and the oil mixed. Picked up one of those oil and gas collective tanks from Walmart. Probably have to take that to the dump and dispose of that in the correct way, obviously. But I strongly recommend getting one of those. Just keeps everything clean. This is the air filter that I bought that was incorrect, and I just get dominated by the packaging. Just absolutely dominated. Took me, I'm not kidding, probably 5 minutes. Look at me just losing it. White is going on. I was like, oh my gosh, I got the wrong one. The oval does not fit into the circle. So yeah, that happened. That was fun. That was red. When I opened up the carb, the screw at the bottom, it was completely red. I don't know if that thing's supposed to be orange. The ones I've seen are white. It's a little bit later in the day because I was waiting for the filter to come in, because I didn't want to take the carb out and then not have the filter. Or those carb cleaner needles, which aren't that great, to be honest with you. The smallest one didn't even fit into where I needed it. So I just did the old carb trick. I'm gonna get that second. Where's this guy here? I had to go grab a. Come on now. I had to go grab a. Yeah, needle nose pliers that would. Not pliers. What am I talking about? A flathead screwdriver that would fit to go down in there because I didn't want to break it. And this one worked out perfectly fine. I don't know the brand, high key, but it worked. Got it out, finally. It's like, I don't even know if that's what that's supposed to look like. The ones I've seen are longer, but see me trying to get it out, I'm like, whatever. We'll just go with the needle now. Got the needle down in there. It actually went through fine. Took me a couple tries though. Got that through. There's a little slot in there of a opening through the metal piping that comes down through that you have to get clean as well. No. Right now I'm pretty sure you can hear a dog in the background.
It's I rather just do voiceover.
Wasn't hurt.
Way less pressure.
What are you distilling the things on your argument?
So I actually just bought this, and it's a commercial reel mower, so it's a good one. But the engine, or the carburetor hasn't been. I think the carburetor's clogged, that's why. But and when I opened it, Cooper. When I opened it up, yep, had like super old gas in it.
Oh, where'd you get it?
In Titan.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy used to work at golf course. Bought it, and then he's living in Hawaii.
Great. Do you have anything else?
I don't know. He didn't post anything. He didn't say much. Yeah, another one of these, but it's a different version. One I used to have, but I don't. The engine was a, what's it called? One I didn't like, basically.
Just
It
put
was
it
really
back together now. It's clean
long.
enough,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'd
something
say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah. Cooper, stop. What? Smart. Just one YouTube video away.
Amazing job, but yeah.
Worship. What?
Doing the last touch-ups before I put it back in. You want to tighten it too tight. By the way, all the sockets are normal sizing. If you have a basic socket set, you'll be able to do something like this. And if you have an old mower, I recommend doing this anyway. Just putting it back together here. This angle is a bummer, to be honest. Didn't put it up, didn't have the best angle to be able to see. But you can still see. And it's also not in focus. I'm just as confused as you are, to be honest. But I finally got it back together. Put the gasket back on. In fact, one more time if that filter would work. Got the wrong screw here, pretty sure. Yeah. That checks out.
Okay.
I decided not to put the arms and stuff back on because I wanted to make sure it was running, and if I needed to take anything off again, I'd be able to. And I have to wait for the new air filter, which I don't need. I mean, the arm's going to be back on, but then it won't be in the way. But I just needed some space if it wasn't going to start. And so here it is. I bring my wife over because I've been working on it all day, and she's like, "Where's my husband? I want him back."
No, I think I just bought one. But it's the front size. Because it's a commercial. It was a commercial. Yeah. Which is even better.
Yeah. Just some complications that it's in
Filling her up. There's probably some prep I should have done, honestly, with
Would be better than
putting
brand
some
new.
gas in the carburetor or like in the filtered area. I don't know. I really don't know. I was just going for it.
It's everything.
Height's nifty.
Right?
Super excited.
Just gotta get gas through it, I think. This is longer than I've ever had it running.
As I said in the video, that's the longest I've had it running. It's a good sign. Just getting things going. I know that it runs. There's a few things that I had to tweak. And I will in a future video. Finally figured out where the throttle was. I scared myself because this huge cloud of white smoke came out. So you see me looking at the... I was a little worried. But that was just old oil from... Because, again, it hadn't ran in 5 years.
I thought it was done.
And when I started again, it was ready to go. But yeah, the next video I'm going to show is me sharpening the reel and getting things going again. And backlapping, and yeah, hopefully we can get this thing mowing soon. And if you don't like the voiceover, let me know. If you do like the voiceover, also let me know. See you in the next one.